Hello everyone, I am Sabha Sindhi and today we are going to talk about a group of artists called the Pre-Raphaelites. So they were the rebels of the art world. They created some of the most beautiful and dramatic paintings you should ever see. So first we will discuss that who were they. Back in the 1848, seven young artists in the London started a secret club. They called themselves the Pre-Raphaelite Brotherhood. So in short, they were called as a PRB. Basically, they thought that the art being made in their time was a boring and stuffy, kind of stuffy, and they wanted to shake up the things up. Now we will talk about the members, seven members of that brotherhood. You can call them brothers of that brotherhood. So, first one was Dante Gabriel Rossetti, a great painter, a poet, a central figure of that movement. And a second one was a William Hallman Hunt, a painter, a co-founder. And third one was a John Everett Malus, a great painter and a co-founder. He was a painter who painted the Ophelia of Hamlet. Fourth one was a William Michael Rossetti, a critic, a writer. William Michael Rossetti was the brother of Dante Gabriel Rossetti. Fifth one was a James Collinson, and the sixth one was a Fadrach, George Stephenson, a art, a critic, and occasional painter. Seven one was a Thomas Woolner and a sculptor and a poet. Pre-Raphaelite. Why they named themselves as a Pre-Raphaelite? What is in the name? Their name tells you exactly what they were about. Pre means before, and Raphael. Raphael was a super famous Renaissance painter. Raphael, he was an Italian guy. He painted many things. He also was a guy that loved nature and also impressed by paintings that were totally about a realistic and a natural, a kind of natural paintings. They loved the art made before the Raphael's time. The PRB brothers loved the art made before the Raphael's time. They believed that the old art was more honest, full of feelings, and paid close to the attention to the nature. So their goal was to get back to the basics, be real, be detailed, and be bright. So their rule book of art, they had a simple rule book. First, truth to the nature. They meant that paintings every day, every single tiny detail exactly as they saw it in a real life. And second thing, that vivid colors. They used bright, stunning colors. They really popped. And the third one, that they tell a story. Their paintings weren't just a pretty pictures. They were full of drama, emotions from literature and myths. Meet the pre-Raphaelite women. Rossetti's Betax. One of the most biggest legacies was creating of the whole new look of the women. Forget the prim and the proper Victorian ideal. The pre-Raphaelite woman was a strong, sensual, and mysterious. You can see the look flowing, untamed hairs, often red, a powerful gaze, and a real sense of depth. These women weren't just models, they were artists. Uh, Next thing that we are going to discuss, the iconic painting Ophelia by the Melis. Just look at the painting. This is perhaps a most famous painting of Ophelia by the Melis. It was drawn by a Melis. It shows a character from the Shakespeare's Hamlet who heard broken drawn in the stream, but the story behind the painting is almost as famous as the painting itself. To get the details perfect, Melis painted the river brook outdoors for the months, and his model Elizabeth Saddle had lie on the bathtub full of water to pose to give a perfect example to the truth. So what were what was their big influence? But their big influence didn't just stop at the painting. Their ideas spread everywhere. They inspired the art and craft movement, which gave us a beautiful wallpapers and textiles. Their love for the myths and the dreams that directly influenced the fantasy art we see in the books and movies today. And you can even see their romantic styles in a modern and fashion and photography. And last, in conclusion, the pre-Raphaelites left us with truly enchanting legacies. The world of vibrant colors, timeless stories, and unforgettable beauty. They remind us that art can be both incredibly detailed and deeply emotional. Thank you for watching my video.